ಮೀಸೆತ್ತಿರುವುದೇ ಪೊಗರು ಅದಿಮಿಡಿ ಅಹಂಗಾರ ಅನ್ನುವುದ ಮೊದಲು ಹೊರಗಿಡಿ. But I'm not sure, also known as BC, but I'm also known as Mr. Earphones, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome, I'm Shoaib, also known as BC, but I'm also known as Mr. Earphones, so welcome back to my channel. So I'm here today to give you a candid review on the movie Yajamana. Yes, DBoss again. I've already done a review on Navagraha and Robert. Please do check that out. And I've also reacted to all the updates of Yajamana. Please do check that out as well. And I've also tried singing Baba Bana already. Yeah, all the links are in the description below. Please do check it out. So without any further ado, let's go straight into the review of the movie. Okay, so this is the plot. Corporate greed, simple, that's all. You need not complicate the story at all. Okay, it just talks about how much a corporate owner or the corporate company as a whole can stoop down to just to feed their ego, and that's what happens here as well. And on the verge of feeding their ego, they end up locking horns with a person who is well aware of all these stuff. And when a particular encounter happens between this person and the corporate giant, it so happens that the giant is ending up getting embarrassed, so obviously the ego is hurt again, so he hits back at this individual. The individual hits back, and back and forth. That's what happens in this movie. But it was put out in a very relatable way, which kind of made this movie a really good watch, I have to say. Especially one particular scene, I think his name is Sitaramu. There's one person who named Sitaramu, who comes there during this very important scene in the movie. I think that scene kind of completely turned the tone of the movie. So I have to say this was a very well made product. Now, talking about the characters, DBoss, obviously he's really impressed me again. I have to tell you people that I think Yajamana came around 2019, which to me personally is the earlier times of me starting to react to KFI videos. So I think I had mentioned in the updates, you have to check that out again. As I told you, the links are in the description below. I would have mentioned many times saying that DBoss is one person who has this deadly combo. Okay, and what is the combo? If you ask me, I'll say, he has this ruthless physique. Okay, he's super muscular, and he's all big and huge and intimidating, but his face is so calm and polite and innocent. So I'm like, how is this person having both of this together? Okay, and I'll tell you that this combination really, I don't know how he's able to manage it, but he's really doing it well again. And that's exactly what I saw here as well, and that's what I saw in Robert as well. But I'm here again, I'm telling you, when there are emotional scenes happening, he has this emotional, or probably these subtle cute scenes happening. He has this super his face taking over completely with all those expressions and emotions and stuff. And when there's the action sequences happening, his physique is taking over. And obviously this entire huge humongous emotion is showing on the face as well. So that is definitely something that really impressed me here again. So I am happy again to have watched DBoss perform, is what I would say. And having said that, moving on to the next characters, Rashmika Mandana was a sugar candy. She had her part. She had this sweet innocent girl who's so much in love with this guy, and she wants to marry him. That's pretty much her entire role in this movie, and she's done her part well. She's added this cuteness factor to the movie, so she does her role well, is what I would say. But I was really surprised with Tanya Hope's character, because her role had some serious prominence. She really played a pivotal role in this movie, I have to say. So I was surprised to see that kind of role, because having seen Basanni Ba song, I was not expecting this kind of role. So that is something that got me by surprise, is what I would say. And Dali Dhananjaya sir, again, he has this important portions, but have I seen a prominent role of Dali Dhananjaya sir till now, me personally? Okay, not anybody else, because I've seen very less movies of his. But having seen that, I still see him playing these important roles, but to a very short period. I want to really see him playing a very prominent role. If there are any movies of his where he's done that magical role, please do let me know, okay, in the comment sections below. I'll watch this movie, because I really like this man. I want to see his acting on a larger scope. So please do suggest, is what I would say. And yeah, the other people, the Panchayat president, the Holy Durga province president, or the other person whom I saw, I think I saw that person also in this movie called Rajakumar. I've done the review. I've done the review for Rajakumar as well. Please to check that out. I think this person's name is Hegde in this movie. Yeah, the old person. He is an exceptional actor. I don't know what his name is. I'm so sorry, but he's an amazing actor. I think he's played his role amazing in this is in this as well. And Sadhu Kokila, so yeah, again, he adds to that element of comedy, and he is great again. So yeah, all the characters were were doing justice to their roles. How can I forget the villains? Okay, both the villains, they were amazing. They were amazing as a combo as well. So yeah, I have to say the characters were doing real good justice to the movie, but among the entire character list, one thing that got me by surprise was definitely Tanya Hope's character, because, as I said, Basaniba and this got me thinking. Coming to the cinematography part, I loved it. I really loved it because I'll tell you this. Okay, the locations were lovely. The locations were super lovely. I'm talking about both the movie and the songs. Talking about the songs, Shivanandi was quite. I think it would have been quite challenging because so many bulls running in and all the mud swaying around. I don't think those are CGIs. I think probably they would have had a big fan or something, just to make the mud, kind of sway all over the frame. So that could have been challenging. So that's something that really impressed me. It was really good. And Undu Munjane was lovely, especially one particular shot which kind of goes aerial. There's one circle kind of a thing where they'll be standing in the center, and when the camera kind of goes to an aerial view. Lovely, I'm telling you, the songs were lovely. Basaniba again had that entire setup and all those things lovely. A couple of songs were there. I loved the songs, cinematography as a whole as well, and I also loved in the movie as well, because the heroine's house was a beautiful place, and the traditional way, when they showed the traditional way of extracting oil, and when they are showing those Nandi statues, and as a whole, it was a very very appealing visual to watch too. So I love the cinematography part and the edit, obviously, and action sequences is something that I really love too, because again, I felt the first entry of DBoss. I mean that fight sequence which happened before the song Shivanandi starts. I loved it. I really loved it because that kind of showed me a different DBoss from the other fights that I've seen in his. So I really loved that. So again, the stunt choreographer, amazing work is what I would say. And music, yeah, it was keeping me engaging. It was really really lovely. I don't know about this. I don't know. I'm really not trying to point this as a negative or here, but am I the only one who felt this? I don't know. No, I'm just trying to be honest, okay?
Taking on my life, no in your way, my way. Ain't giving up on my kind of way, doing it all alone. This time I show you all my theory. The clock is ticking and flipping and shaking and breaking, but damn, I'm living. I ain't a smoker, ain't a drink, a dream, don't parade. Ain't a faker, ain't a kind of just a human. Ain't a topper, ain't a flopper, mediocre. Ain't a pleaser, ain't a teaser, peacemaker. Ain't a popper, ain't a flop, bill glasser. Ain't a hypocrite, ain't a rude run talker. And I'm over the clear, I'm going to you. Welcome to be my second name. Ni ain't no whatever, but I sit at the bottom and I mean do the band.
Now back to the show.
I don't know. I'm really not trying to point this as a negative or here, but am I the only one who felt this? I don't know. No, I'm just trying to be honest, okay? Whenever the villain comes, there's this one particular BGM that plays ta 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 ta, something like that, okay? There's something like that. That kind of reminded me of the music I heard in the movie called Katti in Tamil. It's a movie done by Vijay Sir, which came out in 2014. Was it inspired or just randomly it was coincidental? I do not know. It just hit my mind since I watched it. Try listening to it, okay? When Devi Shetty, the villain, comes and something important happens, there's one particular small portion of the BGM which plays. And listen to the Katti BGM. Katti, this little portion where the villain comes, okay? It was almost similar. So was it a coincidence or was it inspired? I do not know. Please do let me know. But otherwise, overall, the entire thing was great. Okay, the music, all those things were great. And I was surprised to see Hari Krishna sir having done the direction part as well. Okay, I didn't know Hari Krishna sir could direct. So that kind of got me again by surprise. As I told you, one surprise was this girl's role, Tanya Hope's role. And now Hari Krishna sir directing. Has he done any other directions? Please do let me know in the comment sections below. I would love to watch it because this was very nice to watch. Before I go into appreciating the director part, I have a couple of why questions in this movie. It's why, number one, as I told you, if Tanya Hope had such a prominent role, why an item song? Was it just for, just because the song happened it was amazing? Was it that? Because I was like confused. Why? It doesn't make sense is what I was thinking. But for some reason, if there's somebody knows for the particular reason, or just an item song number was required for the movie, so we did it. I is that the reason? Please do let me know in the comment sections below. That's one thing. And when the second why is when Mumbai scenes happened, there were so many green mat shots, which was quite evident. Was it because of some what do you call that? Permission issues or budgets or what? I didn't know, but it was very evident that those were green mat shots. Why is that question? Is something that I want to ask. And probably the last song, I think that kind of slowed down the movie a little. I think that song probably was to maybe meet the requirement, because that was kind of the song kind of said a message. So is it because DBoss is one person who's so influential, and if he says that can impact a lot of people, is that the reason why that song came in the movie? If that's the reason, okay, kudos, superb. I completely get it. But I felt that particular song alone, the song was nice, but I felt that kind of maybe kind of slowed down the movie at the end, is what I thought. Because the movie was actually gripping up and was going very fast. So that's one thing. These are the few whys I have in this movie. Please do let me know in the comment sections below. Okay, but having said that, direction part, lovely. I liked the movie. It was definitely a good watch. I was just sitting back and I was just watching. There were so many important things told about how innocent people are being exploited, and how how their needs are exploited, and how we have to be very careful before we lose our entire identity and become beggars. That's something that's exactly, I don't know why I did this. I don't know if you people felt the same, but right now when I watched this movie, I kind of connected it to the current situation of our country. A few people, if you are honest enough to understand, you will understand that there are a few people who are trying to take over the entire country, and I think the entire government is probably cooperating for that and making things happen for them. But that was something that I was reminded of when I was watching this movie. So I very strongly felt this was a wonderful message said in a really good way. I don't want to bring in politics, but I have to say, this movie was very, very, very relatable to me, to the current scenario in which the country is. Having said that, definitely a very good movie by Hari Krishna sir, I would say. And there was another person also as well in the direction part, if I'm not wrong. So I'm sorry if I missed out on the names, but overall, definitely a good watch. You can sit back and watch. You will have these emotional ups and downs. You'll have this action packed things. You'll have DBoss elements. You'll have very nice things to watch and learn and understand, and live your life in a much better and a careful way, especially the entrepreneurs, okay, who are innocent entrepreneurs, not the corporates that I'm talking about, because they are corporates because they are smart. Okay, smart in whichever way you want to accept or take it, is what I would say. And in this video, thank you so much for watching. This is my review on Yajamana. I thoroughly liked it, is what I would say. And in this review, thank you so much once again for watching, and until I catch you in my next video, this is Shoaib signing off. Take care and peace.